Hello and welcome to the Hoop Collective Podcast. We talk about the NBA, which we're doing on Wednesday evening here, just after the Knicks win Game 1 of the NBA Finals, take a 1-0 lead and home court advantage. To my right, to my left, Tim Bontemps.
Hello, everybody.
NBA champ, former Knick, once a Knick, always a Knick. Nobody
Knicks
would have
hurt.
known you were a Knick with the way you were dressed today.
Nobody would know.
Iman Shumpert and Ben MacMahon.
Howdy, partners. Hey, we appreciate Iman here wearing Hoop Collective colors. We actually have a hat for him, too.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all thought it was Knicks tape, man.
Come on now.
This was the Hoop Collective the whole time, man. Check the mic.
Shump, I think that what they say is you're feeling yourself.
Hey, listen. Right now, I'm feeling myself just because I pride myself on watching a ton of film. And it's like, if you watch film, you understand. I know it's a lot of times we sit up there at these desks, we sit up there, in the rooms and we give our takes. We talk about the stuff that we see because we watch it night in and night out. And a lot of times I read the reactions on Twitter and I'm forced to believe that y'all just don't watch the other conference. Maybe y'all just don't watch enough TV games. Maybe this, maybe that. Maybe I'm privy to a little more film. But I'm like, there's no way you didn't see this coming. And the interesting thing about it, though, when I watched the game tonight, as proud as I am that I knew the Knicks was going to win tonight, and I knew how it would happen, I didn't see it coming that San Antonio has quite a few adjustments that they can make. I felt like they would feel a little more boxed in on the chess match, but I feel like not a lot of adjustments were made in the middle of the game like I thought they were going to come. So I'm actually really interested on Game 2.
Well, this game, it wasn't a particularly well-played game, right? So it became a triage situation. Who can hold their wounds in as long as they can? And there was a couple of times I was like, well, San Antonio's got this. And then I thought the Knicks had it. And then that was like, okay, well, now we've got a real game that could go either way. Because sometimes somebody hits all their shots and they lose.
Yep.
This was a game that truly could go either way. And this is a game that could end up determining the finals. We won't know for a while. But what I do know is this. Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter, despite being nicked up a little bit, despite having a bad shooting night, despite having some sort of mental game,
46 minutes.
Besides having some sort
He
of
had a
mental
great
game
floor
with Scott
game, though.
Foster, he smelled that he could take the game.
Well, listen,
And that's what happened.
Jalen Brunson is the most mentally tough player in the NBA. And if you give him an opportunity to take a game down the stretch, he's going to take advantage of it. He was not very good for large stretches of the game. He shot the ball poorly. Like Tim said, he had to play a ton of minutes. Iman's right that he had a good floor game. He kind of kept the Knicks organized, but it was a grind to get through the game.
Took some blows.
Had to bang his knee and his foot early in the game. But we were talking about it. Fourth quarter started to tie game. Say, all right, the Knicks are right where they want to be. They did not play well. They didn't shoot well. But Jalen Brunson's got it on his racket to win the game. And you take him over pretty much anybody in that situation.
A tennis reference. Got it on his racket.
Listen, if you give Jalen Brunson a chance to win a game, I'll feel pretty good about my chances in that situation. And even after Wemby made that run, when it looked like he didn't have any gas in the tank, and they got that lead a couple of minutes ago, Jalen Brunson gets that offensive rebound, hits that corner three, makes the crazy shot over Devin Vassell, just made sure the Knicks made sure they pulled out this game and sets us up for what should be a hell of a series.
And look, if the Spurs are going to beat the Knicks in this series, they've got to put their foot on the Knicks' throats because you cannot let Jalen Brunson hang around. He's too great of a clutch player. His cojones are too grande, okay? And seriously, dude, this dude, bro, the man's
He's a Texan.
The man is 10 of 29.
Some don't know about the cojones
floor.
factor.
10 and 29 from the floor, and it's time to make the biggest shot of the game. Boom, hits the corner three. It's time to make an even bigger shot of the game, and then it hits that tough shot over Vassell. Make or miss throughout the game has zero impact on his mentality, on his confidence, on his approach. A lot of things happened to put the Knicks in that situation, but Jalen Brunson was able to take him home.
Yeah.
So I felt, Shump, LeBron always talks about catching a second wind.
Yep.
I felt Victor looked tired right out of the gate.
Without a doubt.
And I was waiting for the second wind because LeBron's taught me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think he ever got it. Maybe a little bit of energy in the fourth quarter.
He had it for that couple-minute stretch when he got him back ahead.
When he had the
late.
dunk and everything.
When he had that, he scored those 7 out of 8 points in a row, got him back in front. It looked like that might be the push to get him over the line, but that was all he had.
I know what you mean, though. There's games that Victor Wembanyama starts the game with an energy that you can't match. He couldn't pull that out of him. Even though he was trying to make plays, make things happen, it's like he has an advantage because he's taller, but he never got into that psycho mode that we've seen him in.
He was pulling on his shorts in the first quarter.
Well,
and I know the game started out frenetic. I mean,
listen, we talked about it going back to the conference finals, right? He had 24 rebounds in game 1.
Yeah.
He had 17 rebounds in game 2.
Come on.
Today he wound up with 12, but he's only had 12 today and 10 in game 6.
Right. If you watch, you know it was a tough 12 toward the end,
for
and
sure.
it was long rebounds. It was a lot of extra.
And he was not in the paint. It was a lot of jumpers. It was a lot of floating around the perimeter.
Yep.
And Karl Anthony Towns played the
boy.
single best game of his entire NBA career.
Because he kept it simple.
He didn't make any silly fouls. He made Victor work the whole time. When the Knicks couldn't hit any shots early in the game, he was the one driving their offense.
Yep.
Karl did every single thing right in this game.
So Victor got the ball in the perimeter, was trying to drive it. He was having trouble getting around Karl Towns. I mean, he couldn't get around him, and then everybody, when he would put the ball on the floor, the Knicks came slapping. He had 6 turnovers. They were slapping at him.
The Knicks are as good as San Antonio. San Antonio and OKC defend at a level on the West Coast that makes it seem damn near like nobody can match it or it's foreign. If the Knicks were on the West Coast, we'd be saying that they are one of those top teams, too, that can defend. They are a team that if you watch, every person that catches, you, 1, have to protect your catch. 2, while the person's guarding you, you have 2 other people on the elbows, and they're not sitting at the elbow flat.
Right.
They're sitting at the elbow with their leg up, ready to deny that next pass and also show a jab at you to where there's no driving lanes available.
Yep. And there are guys like Josh Hart and OG Anunoby who are big-time playmakers.
That will leave their man and go for a steal. When they go for a steal, they trust their guy to rotate. It's like not all teams have that on the string, but to have a team like the Knicks that 4 guys rotate the same way they do on the other side, it can throw you into a shell shock, and it could cause a lot of three-pointers or turnovers.
Something else, the way the rotation was set up, Brunson was on the court with energy when Wembanyama went to the bench. Happened in the third quarter, happened in the fourth quarter.
And the second quarter.
And as soon as he sees Luke Cornett come into the game,
he goes.
Third quarter, Wemby goes out 7-0.
Immediately.
Bam.
Change the game.
Fourth quarter, Wemby goes out as Brunson comes in after the timeout. Drive. Victor get back to that scorer's table.
Yep.
And so, honestly, I know it sounds crazy because you would never match a center to a guard. Mitch Johnson might have to make sure Wembanyama is on the court when Brunson's on the court.
Well, but the Knicks are going to be able to do that because Victor has to take those breaks the way he plays these burst minutes, right? So you can time it to get Jalen out and be back ready to go. And, the Cornett minutes have been an issue throughout the playoffs for San Antonio because it is a time when Shea cooked in the last round. Yeah. Jalen could cook in those spots in this round. And the Knicks have got to win those minutes if they're going to win the series. They had a rough stretch of them in the first quarter tonight, but second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, they dominated those minutes. That ultimately is why they won the game.
And we're looking at this from a lens of if we're comparing the Knicks to OKC, the Knicks are healthy.
Yeah.
They beat a Spurs team that was not healthy.
You're right.
A.J. Mitchell was not a Vail, and he is an animal.
I mean, Jalen Mitchell's a guy who had 40 points in Game 5 of the Finals. Was All NBA last year. He was available for six quarters,
basically one game.
Yeah. So it's like you lose him. You don't have J-Dub, who they missed out for most of the year. They figured it out, but they were expecting to have him healthy and rolling.
Yep,
that was one of their primary ball handlers. It's like the Knicks don't have that problem. Even when Jalen went down, it's like Grand Theft Alvarado don't have a problem putting it up. He not gun shy.
Well, and Karl Towns is getting the ball at the top of the key, and the way the Spurs are guarding him, being so up on him, like Karl has the ability to put the ball on the floor that almost nobody on the Thunder
quick show.
Karl took no threes tonight.
And I love that
because they were running him off the line.
That little elbow to give himself like
Yep.
extra little
Just a little bit of
advantage.
space.
Yes,
but
just
not so much of a hook to get a foul, but enough to get space to get inside.
And Wemby's arms are so long, they're
Yeah.
getting caught for just a second where he has to maneuver them and get them around again. And by that time, Carl's able to stretch.
And he
to
didn't
the
have
rim.
quite the energy to get there either, right? So like Carl would get that first step, get by him, and
It's
then Victor
over.
was just trailing him, and it was
straight
fun.
line drive.
And
I
then
gotta
if they
say-
didn't have Wemby on him, Cat was going to the glass and just
I mean,
eating on the glass.
he was awesome.
Look, Cat was best game of his career. I'm not going to go that far, but a massive game, and it's probably time to stop this perception of Cat as a guy who's not tough. Okay, this was a tough
Wait a
game.
minute, when did he have a perception?
Oh, he's had a perception.
But
of not
that's
being
why
a
I'm
tough
saying it
guy.
is the best
He
game.
don't
And-
play back to the basket, but
Well,
that's not tough.
he's had he's definitely had a
Not
reputation
traditional.
as a poor defender. This was an
yeah, yeah.
outstanding defense.
And that's why I'm saying it's the
I feel
best
what you're
game of his
Wemby
career.
was 2 of 12 with Cat as his primary defender. Cat has also had some good performances back in the Minnesota days as the primary defender against Joker when they were able to beat the Nuggets in
Talk
that
about
series.
it.
I mean, and look, Cat is a guy, conference finals for a different team, now in the finals. He's proven himself as a playoff winner.
Mhm.
And just now, I will say, one game of success defensively against Wemby doesn't guarantee that it's going to continue. I mean, we saw Hartenstein kind of off and on have some success
What
last
happens
series.
in game one doesn't always relate to what happens in game two. Okay, I'll never forget Eric Spoelstra, Shump. He was the assistant coach on Team USA, the World Cup in 23, where they didn't have their first, second, or third choices a lot of times. They ended up with Josh Hart as their power forward, all right? And Eric Spoelstra, he was Steve Kerr's assistant. He said, Josh Hart, they had just played him in the playoffs. Heat had just played the Knicks in the playoffs. He said, Josh Hart doesn't get 50-50 balls. Josh Hart gets 30-70 balls. 15 rebounds tonight. Track down some balls in that fourth
That play in the
quarter.
corner that was just an automatic Spurs are getting the ball, and Josh somehow got it all the way back in bounds, just like
And that's another
unbelievable
thing.
hustle
He
plays.
keeps things alive.
Four
Like, it's
steals,
not-
too.
I was
yeah.
gonna say I was about to look up at steals.
And how often do you
Keeps
see
it
De'Aaron
alive.
Fox just get picked clean and
Well,
half
he
court?
was.
You don't see that.
We haven't talked
On
about
the
the Spurs much
crossover.
at all. De'Aaron Fox was awful.
Tonight, yeah.
He was awful.
Yeah.
Like,
I
usually
understand why he's playing.
I usually try and give my man a pass, and he got the hurt ankle. But yeah, this is the
Yeah,
finals.
you play with him in SAC, right?
Yeah, that's my
I mean,
boy.
look, he's a
Was
a
you his
great
vet?
player.
Huh?
Were you his vet?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like enough people could communicate correctly to him. But I wasn't like his original vet.
Yeah.
But it was like I think I was able to get his ear a little bit better to. I just knew how to talk to him because I was like that, and it took somebody like Melo to talk to me. You know what I mean? So I knew how to communicate to him.
For sure.
But De'Aaron Fox has always been a problem. He's an animal, but he kind of took a back seat because he wasn't playing well, and you can't do that.
And he missed
You
a
have to
big shot.
continue to be aggressive.
He missed a big one down the stretch. And look,
Had some bad turnovers. too.
he's a former clutch player of the year. So is Jalen Brunson. One guy played that role and looked like it tonight, and De'Aaron Fox wasn't able to do it on the other
Well,
end.
to me, talk about adjustments. You said the Spurs didn't do enough adjustments. One big adjustment for me in game 2, Dylan Harper's got to play a lot more. Dylan Harper,
He's so good.
Dylan Harper, I think, is their second best player already. And when he was on the court, he was getting wherever he wanted. He's shrugging guys off like he's a
Control.
6-year vet, totally calm and under control all the time. And he's got to play more minutes. Like what you said, I think he had 11 second half minutes.
28
Yeah.
minutes.
Like,
Yeah.
he's
Isn't it
got to be
crazy?
playing
His
35
buckets
minutes.
are always so timely.
Yes.
It's like getting ready to be a 8-point swing, and then he just comes in, gets a bully and one
Yep.
layup.
Yep.
Or,
He like
or hits
start-
an open three.
he
Like he
like
just knows how to
something.
make a big play.
He starts a move, and I'm like, well, what's he going to do here? And he just
he
does what he needs-
lane.
he does what he needs to do.
just creates a lane.
You're like,
and then goes 2 foot in
Yeah.
the paint to make you feel
what was
better
the stat?
about
Stats and info said, oh, this is a good one for McMahon. Trivia time.
it. Here
Uh-oh.
we go.
The only reason I'm saying to you, McMahon, is because you know this player. So this will be a hint.
Okay.
Harper became the youngest player in finals history
Mm-hmm.
to score 10 points. Youngest ever to score at least 10 points. Who was the previous youngest player?
To score, it wasn't Magic?
Was
No,
not Magic.
I'll give you a hint. You know the player, and it happened within the last 3-4 years.
I know the player.
I don't think he's ever going to get it. I don't want to go through this.
I will
over
give him
again.
the answer if he doesn't get it in a second.
He's not a scorer.
Was it okay? It wasn't OKC last
He
year.
was on Dallas.
It was
on
Derek.
Dallas.
It was Derek Lively.
Derek Lively. Okay.
That's a good question. Anyway,
I would've thought it was that young, what was that? The young Portland team. Portland team was the youngest ever.
Oh, back with Bill Walton. Yeah.
The youngest player ever to score 10 points was Derek Lively.
Because they had the youngest team.
All right. I want to talk about that shot that Brunson hit with 38 seconds left.
Ridiculous.
We were with Danny Green in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
I'm trying to think now of what he said.
Call?
I don't remember exactly what Danny said.
He was like, oh, Danny was impressed.
Danny's covered some guys who made some really good shots.
But
Devin Vassell played great defense, but Jalen just made a better shot.
Though, like you really do watch the film and say, it's nothing I could do. He made that.
Well, here's the thing.
He made that.
I haven't heard. Maybe Jalen is in the press conference right now explaining that shot, so I don't know. He shot it super duper high. And I think he shot it that high because he thought Victor was coming there. And Victor was not coming.
Well, and he had to get it over Vassell, too, who's got 6 inches on him.
He's 6'2".
Yeah.
Maybe.
And Vassell got a vertical.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson's vertical is not fast and it's not high.
I mean, you had to get it over Vassell first, and then you have Victor coming.
That's why I'm still trying to figure out how he gets his scoop off. Because he's really not lifting.
Well, you know why? Because it's all bump, it's all leverage, it's
Big body Brunson.
Big body Brunson. It's
angles.
It's angles, leverage, and boy, if he puts
so,
the shoulders,
He's just finding a way. The guy just finds a way to get it
what
done.
do you think's in Jalen's head? Now
I think he's 6'7".
He's totally
he plays with the
So
I mean, that's why he's so great, right? You got to be delusional to be
his
his
whole
size to be
MO
this good.
is that he never gets excited, right? Like he never gets excited. So he makes that shot. And it's a crazy shot. Probably
ridiculous.
One of the great shots he's ever made.
When he rewatches it, he's going to understand.
But he won't talk. And so his response is not even to react to the shot. His response is to bitch at Scott Foster, about not getting the call. Because I think he's doing that. Yeah, he thinks he didn't actually really even get fouled. The reason he's doing that, I think, is to you tell me if you think I'm wrong. This is my read on him. I'm not a basketball player. I'm not a competitor. My read is he's like, I'm going to downplay this so much because I want to show that this is no big deal. My whole MO is that nothing is a big deal. Everything is just expected. So I make this crazy shot that's clinching us the game with 40 seconds left. And I'm going to yell at the referee because I sure as hell am not going to yell at my teammates. I'm just going to yell at the referee.
I'm not going to celebrate.
I honestly think it's a step past his teammates and his confidence. His dad's sitting on the sideline. If I had my dad sitting on the sideline, it's a lot of that wouldn't impress me. That's just, you know what I mean? Like, my dad's right there. He know what I could do.
Well, and especially his dad, because he's going at him all the time.
You know what I mean? So it's like I got more in me. Now, if he wins some, you're going to see a different type of appreciation because it's like we done had
I'm genuinely going to be curious what his reaction will be if he wins. Because, they won the conference.
Baby.
Well, I mean, maybe. He won the conference finals and he was just like this.
The Dirk response, him and his dad just go to the back, get away from the cameras.
Yeah.
It'll be that. Maybe. It'll be way too real. Way too real for TV.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like that.
We'll see. I'm not expecting him to celebrate. Okay? I know.
I am.
No, I'm talking about tonight.
Game one.
I'm talking about
tonight.
Okay. So he wins.
What?
So he wins. They win tonight. Huge win, right?
Yeah.
His first order of business
is getting that knee and the ankle right.
No.
Well, after he goes
you might
in the
not
back.
have seen this when the second the game ended. He spent the next 5 minutes yelling at the refs on the court.
Oh yeah. He got to get that in.
Right.
Hey,
the
and then he did his
sound.
post-game interview, and then he went back and yelled at him again.
Well, what's funny is in Dallas, he was the guy who tried to calm Luka down.
The buzzer sounds.
That's what I do like about him.
Damn right, he's the guy now.
The buzzer sounds, and he gets an audience with Scott Foster
immediately.
Foster's like going over to get his jacket, and he's right in Foster's face. Then he does the post-game interview with Lisa Salters, and he's like, yeah. He answers the same question 3 different ways. Yeah, we did it together. We stuck together. Jalen, you just hit one of the biggest shots of your life. Yeah, we stuck together. Okay, that wraps. Okay, back to you, Mike. And he's looking for Foster's in the locker room getting ready to take a shower. He's looking for him. I swear to God, it's totally a mind game. It's either a mind game for himself or for everybody else to see.
I think it's to keep himself locked. I mean, I think it is that.
But it's also like, bro, I need those calls. I'm glad I won, but I'm on the road.
Yeah, I mean, if you had said before the game that Jalen Brunson would shoot his first free throw with 1:37 to go in the third quarter,
think about
you'd
that.
say the Knicks are cooked.
Well, and shoot 12 of 31.
Beat up.
Right. Well, but forget the misses. If you said Jalen Brunson didn't shoot a single free throw till the end of the third quarter, you would not think the Knicks are going to win that game.
Right.
Man.
So now what happens, Shump?
Now game 2 comes. I think San Antonio recalibrates. We'll get the energy out of Wemby. I think we get a better ball game out of Stephon Castle. I think that was a freebie. The Knicks took advantage. I don't think he's going to play like that every game. Not, at least not offensively. We got a freebie out of De'Aaron Fox. You're not going to get a 7-point De'Aaron Fox often. It's just tough. With a speed like that, the capabilities he have to get to the basket, finish, make shots, it's like you're just not going to catch those type of blessings. I think that they take game 2. I'd be more concerned with defending game 3 for the Knicks because they're going to try their hardest to even this out as quick as possible. But the Knicks did their job. They stole a game. They didn't have home court advantage. They stole a game. They put themselves in great position.
Well, I wanted to make sure I had a front row seat for Stephen A.
Did you see him? His eyes was watering. I told him, relax. You have to relax. He can't control it.
He needed to talk to Jalen.
He can't control it.
So,
his excitement is
I wanted a front row seat.
Jumping out the tie on his neck. He can't keep the tie down. Did you see him? I was like, bro, your eyes red. He like wanted it. Like he like wanted. I'm like, man, this is beautiful.
He kept it together. He kept it together for the most part. I mean, he was like a coiled snake.
I seen it.
He kept it together on Van Pelt, and then as soon as it wrapped, then he was like, if we can win one of these, we can win 3 more.
He is a stand-in for all these Knicks fans who are waiting for a long time.
No,
to
seriously.
Get this thing
They're so emotional. They're so emotional. I mean,
you've experienced it. You know what it's like.
For sure. But I've experienced to see them like heartbroken again. You know,
well,
like we did good. We took them to the playoffs, and then it was like we lost again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You were there. I mean, that run you guys had getting to the second round, everybody was going crazy. But I'm saying
it's the second round.
But that's my point. This is so many levels beyond that. I mean, people, you know what it's like in the city. I mean,
no, I know that, but I'm saying
out of control.
For me, it's not as emotional. I grew up a Chicago kid. Like,
no. I'm just saying, you know what the Knicks fans are like.
No, I don't.
You were playing? You didn't experience it? Okay.
I won 91. I was born, and then we won.
True.
Then we won again.
That's true.
We won again.
I mean, yes.
Mike went and chilled a little bit. He went and chilled, played baseball. We got the jerseys. And then we went back to winning again. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, I don't know what it's like to feel for 50 years. I just love to see the emotion. Like, grown men.
Made you seeing how the Knicks fans reacted.
Yeah, grown men turning into little kids in front of my very eyes is awesome.
The atmosphere at the Garden.
Monday's
even in here, though. It was kind of loud.
This was great. But Monday's going to be crazy.
The emotion at the Garden. They love this team so much.
Hey, listen. Game 3 in the Garden.
It's gonna be incredible.
It's gonna be dangerous.
No matter what happens in game 2.
Oh, no matter. They did their job. All you need to do is still win. Get greedy.
Yeah, if coming out of San Antonio with at least one victory sets up the craziest game we're ever gonna see on Monday. I mean,
oh my God,
it's gonna be unbelievable.
Y'all want to see this? Y'all want to see the show? You want to know why Madison Square Garden is the greatest show on earth? Do y'all really want to know? Come to game 3.
Come to game 3.
Come to game.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hey, just
borrow Shump's watch. That might get you a ticket.
This will get you. I was going to say that'll get you the 300 section. Hey, just pull out your 401k. Just come on game 3.
It's going to take something like that.
Before we go today on NBA Today, Shump had his ring.
Oh, the ring.
Had his Cavs ring on. Danny Green had a necklace. By the way, how baller was that necklace, Shump?
With 3 of them.
He had the replica.
Oh, he had a necklace with 3 of them on?
Every ring.
Yeah. He had that, like sort of the top of the ring.
He had the face of all the rings.
That's big time.
And it was
big time.
It was arranged.
So the Spurs was top.
Yeah, it was arranged just so. So it was like.
That's big time.
And the trophy was on the set. I'm kind of like Jalen. I don't really get too excited about things. All these Spurs fans all around us.
He thought about that.
I was like,
he thought about that.
Those are some winners.
Perk didn't bring his ring, but Perk's over there. He's a champ.
Danny joked about me having my chains over my tie. And he waited
he did. He did.
Through 3 rings.
That is the definition of a baller move.
You should have called him on that.
It was such a shot. Honestly, I can't hate too long.
I'm just saying,
it was fine.
The rings were out.
Yeah, it was dope.
Hey, if you can display 3 rings, you do what you got to do.
Man, but it was that whole set though. if I give a shout out to all the fans that stood with us for 2 hours.
They had the energy the whole time.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Insane.
real talk. I don't get too excited about anything. These guys know.
Real talk.
The rings were out. The trophy was out.
It was
Sun was out.
It was a great day.
The Knicks had this amazing win.
It was a great day.
It was a hell of a game one day.
Coming in.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to mess up, but I'm thinking about going to karaoke. It was that. I'm thinking about going to karaoke.
Well, listen, we talked about it yesterday. I think this series has the most juice since one Shump knows pretty well 10 years ago, Warriors-Cavs.
Hey, man.
And this first game certainly delivered and should be setting up to be a pretty epic series.
Game 2, Friday night. Bontemps, Shumpert, MacMahon. Thank you for watching, listening to the Hoop Collective. We'll talk to you later this week.
So are we watching the Knicks that are about to become a dynasty?
Dynasty?
Relax.
Settle.
The era of Victor. Oh, no. The Knicks
Victor's-
win, we having a different conversation. I'm letting y'all know this. We're having a different conversation if the Knicks win.
Shump, let's see if the Knicks win 3 more first, okay?
I'm just saying. If they win,
Let's relax
the
on the dynasty
conversation
talk.
changes.
They haven't
'cause
won a title in 53
the conversation
years.
was finna change when the Nuggets won.
Of course.
It was the Nuggets.
Of course.
It was the Nuggets.
I'm just saying.
You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Let's be fair.
Okay.
We was finna tweak when OKC
Let
won, and it was just one. It was me too. I was excited. So we can't get excited for the Knicks.
We
Let's
can
just
get
see if the Knicks
excited.
get to the finish line.
And with 3 more, you can get really excited.
Or are we about to watch the beginning of Victor Wembanyama standing on the NBA?
Well, I think we're headed there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But the
You
Knicks
can't
might
stand
be.
without a win.
Just
I agree,
Just
but-
whether it starts now.
No.
Now, I want to say
We're not
one thing.
standing without a win.
I want to say one
Like,
thing.
you get
Now,
all
you
the
said
awards
this.
is cute.
You said the Knicks win. You were going out on 7th Avenue. Does that still stand?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll be JR's security.
You really want that job?
Yeah, trample JR. Don't trample me.
Hey, he's got great ball security.
You feel me? And
No turnover
I gotta,
committed.
you know what I'm saying? I was always low base, strong core. You know what I'm saying? That was my thing. So I think I can get the low base and stay on my feet. That's what I'm gonna try and do. But I'll be out there if y'all win. Yes, sir.
Wendy, will you be out there?
Hell no.
Hell yeah, man. Wendy need to redeem himself. I'm personally walking him across. Y'all cannot mess with Wendy from now on. When he walk across, open it up. You know what I'm saying? Open up. Let's let him through like Kanye. All right, there we go. Let my boy through.
All right.
Adios, amigos.